Veteran Burma researcher Bertil Lintner was in Rangoon this week for an event marking the opening of a new Burma Studies Centre. DVB spoke to Lintner about the state of democratic reform in Burma.
Well, you very often hear, especially from foreigners, that the reform process has stalled, it's even backsliding. I think that is wrong, because I don't think it was meant to be more than this. The government had a plan, they implemented that plan, and now when the students are demanding more, the government decided to crack down on their demands and on them even physically. But basically, I think the government has had a plan all along that they wanted to create a certain political system, and they wanted to be that way. It's not a process, it's not going to go anywhere from here, unless, of course, the people press for more and they manage to get someone to listen to their demands. But it doesn't seem to be very likely right now. Well, it's hard to say. If you had asked me 3 months ago, I would probably say it was 50-50. Today I would say it's 75-25. 75 against, 25 for. And it's not only the student unrest here, it's also, as you know, a full-scale war in Kokang in northeastern Shan State. There's still a war going on in Kachin State. There are almost daily skirmishes between the Shans and the government forces. And if there's more civil unrest in the urban centers in the heartland, I think it's very possible that the government will decide that there won't be an election this year, the elections would have to be postponed. Honestly, I don't know who ordered the crackdown on the students. I mean, was it the local chief minister? Was it the central government? Well, we know that the police were used, and the police are under the control of the Minister of Home Affairs. So it is very hard to imagine that there will be anybody except the government that ordered the crackdown. Even if the local chief minister or some of the authorities on the local level would like to send in the police and crack down on the students, I don't think that would be possible unless the government has said, that's okay, go ahead and do it. But I think it's very important that we have to realize that the government wasn't prepared to do more than this in terms of reforms. And it's basically up to the people to demand more and to fight for what they believe in. And it's up to the people of this country to decide their future. And it's happened in the past, and I'm sure it's going to happen again. I mean, you live in a very politicized society. I mean, I live in Thailand. We had a coup last year in Thailand, and nobody said anything. I think if a similar thing happened here, not necessarily ability to take over, but even a postponement of the elections, which we don't know if it is going to happen, but it's very likely. I can imagine that the reaction from the public will not be the same as it was in Thailand last year. There will be people out protesting, demonstrating. And that, to me, is a very healthy sign, the people who are prepared to voice their opinions. It should be like that in any democratic society.